Just a minute. Hi, welcome back to my message in the Battle Tarot. My name is One, and I'm your spiritual. Uh, Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you so much for choosing me because I choose you every motherfucking day, point blank and period. Thank you to all of my day ones. I really appreciate your support. Believing in me, rolling with me, fucking with me regardless. Thank you. I couldn't do this without you. To newbies, go ahead and subscribe. All right. To everything, to the YouTube channel, follow me on socials. Sign up to Patreon, book your personal reading in that order. All right. I don't want you to miss a motherfucking thing, okay? Even about yourself. Please don't get caught lacking out in these streets because when it goes down, I'm going to say, I already told you so. It was here. So make sure you tap in if you'd like to donate to my channel to support it. That information is below. Also, like this video up front because that's how I like my love. All right, I like my kisses up front, and so yeah, like this video. So word gets out. Thank you so very much. We are channeling into the Pisces moon energy. Earth signs, you are up. Okay, let's get into some overall oracle energy surrounding you. Earth, and of course, bitch, like your offering. Somebody trying to offer up uh perfection, basically. I mean, yeah, it's good to be into yourself. It's good to be proud of yourself. It's good to admire your growth. I feel heavy harvesting, heavy manifestation here. All right. But perfection, perfection, or the desire for it's kind of like a crackhead chasing its high over and over and over again. Like when you don't reach it, you kind of self-sabotage yourself. So that kind of creates a, a delusion, okay? Or it could be a psychosis because you are so laser focused on perfection here. So don't get in your own way with this, all right? What else? Earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel a consumption with looking right, speaking right. Like there's this voice inside of your head that kind of drives you towards this. I mean, you do well at achieving your goals and all that, but I feel like the hunger is always there, the drive is always there, and that isn't necessarily bad, but not, it can be OCD to a point of mania here, okay? From a shadow aspect, okay? There's grief I have here, but it was in reverse. So again, maybe in this need to be perfect, maybe in this need to feel like this control, all right, with yourself. You pretend not to feel things. You pretend not to have any emotions. You pretend not to have any feelings here. But by doing that, you are ultimately betraying yourself here. Maybe you've learned to not have these feelings, emotions, or heart, or feel these things because maybe those you consider close to you betrayed that sense of safety, that sense of loyalty, or anything like that. Something about it didn't make you feel safe, so you felt like the only way to protect yourself was to deny feelings, deny pain. That way nobody can get to you. That way nobody can reach you here. But and then also to an extent with family, friends, maybe how you're perceived in public or to other people, this stoic nature about you, this idea of perfectionism here, not letting them see you sweat, anything like that, okay? not showing your hand here, but inside you're a wreck, a ball of emotion, of pain, of grief. But you're not showing. You're trying to be perfect on the outside here, and you make it look good because again, it's like it's the functioning what they call it. Uh, I was gonna say functioning addict, but it's just like a high, what do they call it? A high active depressive person, whatever. Put it in the comments. Somebody know what I'm talking about. Psychologist, but yeah, it's like you're a high functioning depressed person. That's what it's giving. Okay, here. And maybe again pressure from family, friends, and yourself to portray this image and all of that, but it's eating your ass up on the inside here. But you make it look good because on the outside everything looks good, physically, money wise, all of that. Okay, but not addressing that pain, not addressing what's hurting you, not addressing what's bugging you. It's definitely giving childhood wounds or something like that. Or not sticking up, saying when you are hurt, when some not standing up for yourself. If somebody offends you, if somebody hurts you because people think that you can take it. I don't know what you done told yourself. Okay, but that ain't helping either. What we got for earth signs here? Full moon, Pisces. Some of you really need to lean more into your passion here. Not the one you think of offhand, but it's something else here. Maybe something you share with a parent or a grandparent. You may consider it as a hobby. It's something an ancestors reminded, like, oh, you used to do this when you were a kid and you were really passionate about it, and you stopped doing that here. Maybe it was writing or something like that. Maybe you were writing a book, reciting poetry. It's something that you set to the side. I feel like ancestors coming forward saying what happened to that. You were passionate about that. Use that to really get your happiness back. Also, work through whatever this is. Yes, so we have gossip and workaholic. These came out together here. Okay. Let's use workaholic as the overall energy because that's one thing Earth sign gonna do. We gonna work, bitch. Okay. My baby put Aretha on here. Oh, you don't call it anymore. I sit away. So somebody that's your ancestors or your spirit guides, somebody need to talk to you most definitely about this pain, about this grief. I feel like you have some people around you that want to help you heal. They've been talking to you, whatever. You may have been kind of ignoring them, focusing on trying to again maintain this picture of perfectionism here, getting lost in work, getting lost in busying yourself to avoid this. But your spirit guides are here. They say, yeah, till you come back to me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rap on your door and knock on your window. Yeah, somebody is definitely being visited by their folks here. Good for you here. But it's good because you need this healing. You can't be superwoman every day when inside, again, you see this woman on the inside of here broken. Like you have all these good things, but on the inside, that little girl, boy, whatever. Okay. Some of you also don't want to show pain or want to show hurt or anything like that because you worry what people are going to say about you. You live under the rule and thumb of public opinion here. Your pursuit of perfection, your pursuit of appearing perfect and having it all together and knowing what the fuck you're talking about and playing it cool and never need you and hiding through your work and all that. You feel like that is also like a defense mechanism, like almost a deflector to outsiders who may be looking at you like, why are they looking at me or saying anything about you here. It's the switcheroo here. You know, You draw somebody's attention to something else so they don't quite see you. Okay. Ooh. What is this? Perfection? Till you come back to me. That's what. That's literally somebody's ancestors. I don't know who, grandma, who, auntie, somebody listened to Aretha, but I feel strongly like somebody's connecting or trying to connect with somebody from the spirit realm or something like that to get you to address something, acknowledge something, or heal something or whatever. And you pushing it off and like, oh, I'm gonna just work, but they there too. They everywhere. If this is for somebody, I don't know who it is, but yeah, they ain't gonna stop. All right, it's something you running from, and you trying to work and cover it up, but it has to come out. I heard it like it has to bleed here. This is something you think about at night or when you go to sleep, or if you have a pet, you hug your animal, something like that. Um, Here, you silently grieve, and that silent grief is killing you on the inside here. I feel like you're also afraid to talk to somebody here because you're again worried not. If you go see the therapist, you're so worried about your perfect persona, your perfect everything. Like it's like everybody's judging me type shit, but you need this help here. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus here. Strong Virgo, strong Capricorn. Period. I ain't pulling no cards yet, but you're gonna have to talk to somebody here. It's giving mommy dearest, daddy dearest, whatever. And work is only gonna cover so long, and even at work is like burning yourself out fast here. But it's because of something you haven't addressed on the inside here, because you don't want to mar your perfect, persona, whatever this is. Queen of Cups here, perfection. Even with everything that you've achieved, even with everything that you've accomplished, even with your beauty, even with your smarts, even with public adoration and hate and all that, there's some part of you, whatever you're grieving for, you find it hard to love yourself here in this chase for perfection here, though. Perfection, like whatever it is that you're grieving over, it's a flaw. So it's you tuck that away so it kind of doesn't um mar that image that you're trying to portray here, if that makes sense. But I feel like spirit and ancestors is saying once you address or talk about whatever this is here, and love yourself through that, you'll feel better. There's somebody's inner child is like begging them, like, please address this, please talk about this, please get help for this. But again, you're too worried about everybody everywhere in their respective places. And again, some type of image here, admitting, it's like if you admit that I'm broken too, if you're admitting that I'm hurt too, if you're admitting that, I'm not perfect and flawed, your whole fucking world is going to go to shit. I don't know. I feel like admitting, showing vulnerability, basically, this is an issue with being vulnerable here, but it's so much needed here. Being vulnerable is like you feel like it's a weakness or something. I don't know. What's this grief in reverse here? You feel like you're doing yourself a favor if you act like that out here, that boo-boo, like you didn't fall down and break your arm, and you just get up like, hey, it's okay. Like you feel like you're doing yourself a service and a justice by pretending like you don't hurt here. Like, oh, I love myself because I acknowledge this, or because I don't. And I don't think it works like that. What is this grief? You can't even give yourself permission to feel because outside opinion you paralyzed here. Ace of Coins. Yeah, you cover your grief with your materialisms, with your luxuries, with your, whatever this is that you indulge in. You escape from your grief through work, through perfectionism, through curating your world and making everything beautiful on the outside while you are um, very broken on the inside, but it looks good. I mean, it's a beautiful gown. Like Aretha says, it's a beautiful gown here. You can only do this for so long. You know, you can convince yourself. I mean, it's like you feel like if I get the bag, if I'm successful, if I'm all this, then this hurt, and what this is, which is at the center of your angst and public opinion and being seen and all that. If I could cover it all with work, success, and all that, then I'm really protecting myself overall here. It's like, you know, what is that going to serve me? What is having emotions? What is, you know, crying in front of a motherfucker going to, you know, what purpose is that going to serve? You know, it's almost like I can almost sense like somebody bullying themselves into silence about expressing whatever these hurts are. But there are whispers around you, whether it's family or co-workers and all that. There are whispers about this grief, about this, whatever it is that you think people can't see. Some people can see it, and there are whispers about it. You don't like that either here. This came up again. Who this come up for? Fire signs, balance and isolation. But I need one card. What is this? Gossip. Definitely balance and isolation. Again, somebody's like really held under the thumb of how people perceive them. Heavy family, heavy work environment, whoever. Like, get away from these people so you can go heal and find you a therapist. Like, you're gonna have to talk to somebody. You know, you can have trinkets, you can go all around the world, you know, buy this and this and that, and when you go home and you turn down the lights, it's still there here. But I feel like you're just gonna push it down and keep going. Star here. You feel like your success is what will silence the haters and all that. It's like you're looking outside of yourself, but it's really your battle is with you. I mean, yes, other people look at you, they can't help it. You are like the star, you are perfection, you are, you know, beautiful. You do have a work ethic that is just worthy to be, you know, admired and all of those things. But inside here, this grief, this, you know, it's like you almost have to become soulless to achieve what you want to achieve here, and you're almost willing to do it because you don't want anybody to see whatever it is that you haven't healed here. You know, it's the crying in the Bentley syndrome or whatever Future has said. Deal. But like I just said in the air signs reading, I don't want to cry nowhere here. I mean, but it's a plan. Earth signs, you know, shit. It's better to be, I guess, rich and then and have all the problems than poor. It looks like that's what you're gonna do anyway with this Six of Swords and Ten of Cups on this workaholic. And a lot of people do that. And that's what makes a lot of people stars, because they have that deep, dark place, that pain that they transmute, and they turn that into art, and they funnel that into their career. But a lot of times when they do achieve that fame, status, or whatever, whether you just work making 100K, whenever you know, get the money, the wealth, the stocks, or whatever, a lot of people spin out of control because they never addressed here this grief. Okay, and never, you know, somewhere you lose grasp, you lose grip, you get caught up here. So I feel like you're really just being advised here to just, you know, to tell a universal truth to yourself. It's gonna kill you to stop being perfect, or showing everyone else that you're not perfect. It's not gonna kill you. You feel like it is though. You're like, I'd rather die. I'd rather, like, no. You know, you got your money, you put on your front, you put up your facades and all this stuff, and it's just like, no, I'll die before I let anybody know that I'm hurting or in pain, I'm broken or whatever. And you're doing a disservice to yourself, and you're doing a disservice to the people that, you know, were sent to be healed or to learn through you here. And that's probably the fakest part out of all this stuff. That's why they say a lot of, rich people are fake, blah blah blah, because they get to a certain place and act like whatever here. At the end, it's up to you. Whether you listen to me or you don't. I definitely see earth signs, a lot of success, a lot of coinage here. All of this, right? And a lot of talk. You talking to yourself, about yourself, other people, all that here. But I see success no matter what you decide to do. But again, you can only run so far with money. You know what I mean? The hurt, the demon, whatever, is still going to be there. Like, that's not something you can outrun with trinkets and things, even fame or whatever. Like, that's the truth. That's 100. You're gonna have to pause and address the monster in the closet sometime. All right. Regardless, we're all human, and you just need to remember that you are human, and nobody expects you to be this perfect but you. A lot of this is you and your own thought processes, or you've got some people you need to stand up to in your life and let them know, motherfucker, I'm human, I breathe shit, do everything like you. Like, I'm not your superwoman, and vice versa, whatever. Okay. Period. All right. Now, like this motherfucking video. Make sure you subscribe. I kind of dug that. That was really dope here, Earth Signs. I needed that too for myself. All half my chart is Taurus. So yeah, I felt that. Like this video, subscribe, book your own reading. Shit, see what you need to hear and know and all of that. You can also support my channel by donating below, and also by signing up to Patreon. Thank you so much. I love you with the highest love on this Pisces harvest moon 1. Bye.